Hi class, this video covers your annotated bibliography, which is your final research log of the quarter. Hooray! So I just want to walk you through this sample, and I'll also talk at the very end about how this will be graded. So some formatting things. What you have here on the front or in front of your screen is the sample paper, and this was also posted in the announcements. So feel free to print out the sample, have it so you can compare your document to however it helps you. This is your title page, and you do need to have a title page. And one thing to look at is that on page 1, your title page, you have a running head and then the rest of your header. But on page 2, your header looks different. And this is a little tricky to set up. Know that for this class, it's completely fine if you just have the same header on every page. You don't need to worry about having the different headers on each page. But you do need to have a header and a page number. And then you will fill in your information for these things. So your name, Harrison College, information literacy, and my name here, and then the date it's due. Then getting into the body of your paper, this is how it should look when you're all done. And how this works is you're going to have citation followed by a short summary of each source. So these are in alphabetical order by author's last name. So here we have Billig, and then Braxton, then Lowe, and so on. And you have to have this hanging indent, which is that this first line, notice that it hangs over this second line. And I've created a little formatting video to supplement this video that walks you through how to do some of this stuff. So consult that if you need help setting that up. So you're going to start by putting in your APA citation. And again, you're going to want to look back on those old research logs and make the corrections I've pointed out to you. And then underneath each citation, you're going to include a summary. And again, note the feedback I've given you. You're going to want 3 to 5 sentences, and you want to summarize the main points of the article. Also include a sentence about the authors and why they are qualified to be writing this article. And you can even add a sentence about why you're including it. And you can write that as, I chose to include this article because. So shoot for at least 3 sentences, preferably more, so that I have a sense for why you really chose this article and why the authors are qualified. So that is kind of how this works. You're going to have citation, summary, citation, summary. So it might help to print out all of your previous research logs and the feedback I've given you so that you can just type it into your new document. So how this will be graded, it's worth 80 points, and I've broken it down into 4 chunks of 20. So you'll be graded on formatting, and that includes, do you have your title page set up? Do you have a title page at all? Do you have a header and page numbers? Are your citations in alphabetical order? Do you have the hanging indent? Things like that are what I'm looking for formatting. Then the next 20 points is for APA. So are your APA citations correct? Did you note the feedback I gave you? Can I tell, like, this is a website? I should be able to tell just by looking if it's a website or a book or an article. So pay attention to your APA because that is a quarter of your grade on this assignment. The next 20 points is your summaries. So are they long enough? Do you meet the requirements? Do you include information on the author? And I'll be looking for plagiarism. So if you've gotten feedback saying you need to work on your summaries throughout the quarter, you're going to want to do that for this final bibliography. And the last 20 points is source choice. How did you evaluate these sources? Do you have a good mixture of websites, books, and articles? So just really looking at what you chose and whether or not it's relevant to your topic. So those 4 things, formatting, APA, summaries, and source choice, that is how you will be graded, and each one of those is worth 20 points, making it the whole project worth 80. So hopefully that helps you get started and understand this assignment a little bit more, and if you have further questions, please contact me.